Coming into your YouTube airwaves, it's Vaughn, the Stat Man, and welcome to the Stat Room. Woo, how is everyone doing? And welcome to the Stat Room. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so before I get into this 10-game slate, guys, let me introduce myself. Guys, I am Vaughn the Stat Man. You can follow me on Twitter at Vaughn the Stat Man. And guys, check out the website, VaughnTheStatMan.com. All right, guys, so let me just give my opinion on MLB as opposed to NBA and the NFL. MLB is a DFS platform where you don't have to pick the stars. When you play NFL and you play NBA, like tonight with the single game slate with Boston versus Golden State, you basically have to have Tatum or Curry, because if one of them guys go off, you don't cash. But in baseball, you can play the most expensive player and he might get 6 points. So you don't have to pick the most expensive players in baseball. And most of the time, from what I see, when you look at the high price guys each night, let's say you have 12 guys that are $4,000 or more. Let's say today it's 15 guys that's at $4,000 or more. 3 of those guys will probably hit home runs. The rest of them might get on base. They might get you 9 points, 12 points, but you don't really need that to win. And then you're going to have 15 guys today that are $2,900 or less that are going to hit home runs. So that's the thing with baseball, is that it's not a star-driven fantasy league. It's a star-driven league as far as winning the game, but not when it comes to fantasy. All right, so with my system, I have a different way of picking my players. Yesterday, the people who got my lineups, they were all asking me, like, why do you want Higashigoshi from the Yankees, the catcher, and why did you want Harper? I built the lineups with them to Carpenter hit 3 home runs. Higashigoshi hit 2 home runs, because my system said that these are the guys to play. So today, I'm going to give you my 5 picks. I'm not going to go into no long detail, but I'm going to just go into it. Now, what I do like to do is I like to look at 3 games, and I try to pick my players from them 3 games, because baseball, it's 10 games, just like the NBA. You can't get a player from every game. You only get a pitcher, and then you get 9 players. So you can't get players from every game. And typically in MLB, you have to stack 1 game, and then you get a player from this game, that game. So it's good to find 3 games, get you a stack, and then you want to always run a player back from the other team, because it's very rare in baseball that teams put up 0 runs. You're going to see, you'll see like a 9-4 game. Like if you look at yesterday, I'm going to just go through a couple of the games real quick. I'm just going to read the scores. I'm not going to go into long detail. But yesterday you had Cleveland beat Oakland 6-3. You had the Yankees beat Chicago 18-4. You had Atlanta beat Pittsburgh 5-3. You had Baltimore beat Kansas City 10-7. That's just an example of how both teams typically score runs. So I like to find 3 games. And then there's the team that you stack. That's the team that you think is going to be the most dominant on the slate. So you'll pick that pitcher and then 4 hitters, and then you'll just go to the other games you like and pick those players as well. All right, so let's get right to it. So my favorite game tonight is Toronto and Baltimore, because both of these teams hit home runs, but Baltimore has a high strikeout rate. So if Baltimore is not hitting home runs, they can give you 1 or 2 points. But when their home runs is going like it was yesterday in Kansas City, then I think that it's going to be tough to stop Baltimore. But since they put up so many runs yesterday, I don't think that they do that again today. So I'm giving you Manoah at my first position. At first base, I'm picking Guerrero. I just think he's in the best position to hit a home run. I'm basically going with a Toronto stack. So I can give you him, and I can also give you Bichette. I like him as well. My outfielder, who I just love him, my system says to run him, is Ozuna. My numbers say that he's in a prime position to hit a home run. So all the guys that I got all of these guys to give you more than 10 points. So I like him as well. And my boomstick player of the night is a player I always like to gamble, guys. When you play DFS, MLB, if you do not gamble with at least 2 hitters, you're never going to take down a tournament. You can't go with all of the name players and the safe plays if you want to cash in MLB. So I'm giving you Jonathan Scope. Now let's look at Jonathan Scope, guys. If anyone's followed Jonathan Scope when he was with the Orioles and moving further with his career, he's typically a 268 to 290 hitter. And he's only at a 189. 5 home runs. He's a power hitter, guys. He's going to play against a pitcher who's going to pitch it in his first game of the season. So what better chance is it for Scope to hit a home run when he's going to be the second batter against a pitcher who hasn't pitched all year, which means that he might not have the velocity, he's not going to have the accuracy, so he's going to just try to get the ball over the plate. This is going to be Scope's best chance. And at 2,300, guys, if he doesn't hit a home run, he doesn't hurt you. But let's say he does hit a home run, just like Higashigoshi. I thought that he was going to be in position to hit one yesterday, and he did. So I'm going with Scope. And at 2,300, if he gives you 0, so what? Most people lineups, every night you have 3 guys that give you a 0. So wouldn't you rather get a 0 from a guy that's 2,300 as opposed to a guy that's 4,000? That's my philosophy, guys. So that's it, guys. So we got Manoah, Guerrero, Scope, Bichette, and Ozuna. So that's it, guys. So guys, if you want my help, you can send me an email. That will be in the comment section and description section to know what I do, like as far as you want my package deals or whatever. And I hope that everyone cashes today. So good luck on all your DFS contests. Love you guys.